Given that z plus 1 all over z minus 1 is equal to I, express z in the form a plus ib, where a, b belong to the set of real numbers. That means z is a complex number. We take solution z plus 1 all over z minus 1 is equal to I. You can express I as I over 1. Then, if we cross multiply, z plus 1 times 1 remains z plus 1 is equal to I times z minus 1. Then, z plus 1 will be the same as iz if we expand. I times negative 1 gives us negative I. Next, we are going to transfer iz to the left hand side and we transfer 1 to the right hand side. Then z minus becomes negative iz will be equal to negative 1. When 1 crosses, it becomes negative minus I. At the left hand side, we can factor out z. Then z times 1 gives us z. Z times negative I gives us negative iz is equal to negative 1 minus I. For us to get z, we are going to divide both sides by 1 minus I. Z times 1 minus I divided by 1 minus I will simply be equal to negative 1 minus I all over 1 minus I. 1 minus I will strike off 1 minus I. Then z will be equal to negative 1 minus I all over 1 minus I. So the next step, we are to rationalize the denominator. We are going to multiply both the numerator and the denominator by the conjugate of the denominator. The conjugate of 1 minus I is simply 1 plus I, so that we can express z in the form a plus ib. This will give us z to be equal to negative 1 minus I all over 1 minus I times 1 plus I all over 1 plus I. This will simply be equal to negative 1 minus I in brackets times 1 plus I all over 1 minus I times 1 plus I. This will be equal to, we expand the numerator, negative 1 times negative 1 gives us negative 1 times 1 gives us negative 1. Negative 1 times I gives us negative I. Negative I times 1 gives us negative I. Negative I times I gives us negative I squared all over 1 times 1 gives 1. 1 times I gives us plus I. Negative I times 1 gives us negative I. Negative I times I gives us negative I squared. Such. Recall that I is simply equal to the square root of negative 1. If you take I squared, it will simply be negative 1. This will be equal to negative 1. Negative I minus I gives us negative 2I minus I squared gives us negative 1 minus negative 1 all over 1. I minus I gives us 0 minus negative 1. This will simply be equal to negative 1 minus 2I. Negative negative becomes plus 1 all over 1 Negative negative becomes positive plus 1. This will simply be equal to negative 1 plus 1. They are the real parts. It gives us 0 minus 2i all over 1 plus 1 gives us 2. We can break this as 0 over 2 minus 2i all over 2. And this will simply be equal to 0 divided by 2 gives us 0 minus 2i divided by 2 gives us I. Then we conclude, therefore, z is equal to, in the form e plus ib gives us 0 minus I. It simply implies that our e is equal to 0 and b is equal to the coefficient of I, which is negative 1. We are done with the question. If in case you have any worries, feel free to drop your questions at the comment section. Please like the video, share and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much for watching.